Meanwhile, nigga, Rick Ross still peddling Bel Air. You know why Rick Ross shut the fuck up? Because he don't want to be like Diddy. Let's be clear. Ross ain't no fucking boss. Ross got the same fucking deal that Diddy got. Ross mimicked his deal after Diddy. And they paying him an egregious amount of money, and they made an example of Diddy and said, now, nigga, if you want to continue to peddle this Bel Air, you want your private jets, you want your Rolls Royce, you want your bikes, you want your car show, you want to continue to be at the Holyfield Mansion, nigga, sell this motherfucking liquor, sell this poison to your people, and shut the fuck up. And you see what happened to the guy that put you on. You see what happened to the guy that put you on. Come on, man. We want to have a conversation or we want to have a conversation. You niggas is pawns. You niggas is pawns. Ross is a boss. No, Ross is subjecting himself to the boss. That's what it is. Ross is subjecting himself to the boss. And I don't blame him. I'm not telling him that he's wrong for doing it. I'm not saying that he's wrong for doing it, but I just want to get things clear. Nigga, don't get too big for your britches. I don't believe that this case in any way, shape, or form. You telling me that the federal fucking government, the strongest case that they got is 50 Cent baby mama testifying as Jane on the testimony stand. Cassie testifying on the fucking testimony stand. And the fucking Punisher, a nigga that was wearing a mask and fucking down your chick, that's your evidence? That's the strongest that the fucking federal government got. And you telling me that this shit don't go and sink all the way up to the top? Okay. The minute that we found out that Diddy started crying, what, Diddy, you ain't never cried. You been the toughest nigga. You was slapping niggas and all kind of shit. What you crying for? Because they never gave me ownership. They just wanted me to be a pitch guy. They let him pretend like he owned his own thing in order for y'all to buy into it so that y'all could make him richer, because it was the only way that he was able to sell Ciroc. Ciroc, have yourself a great time. Peach Ciroc, cherry Ciroc, apple Ciroc. And all of you little funky hoes was out there, oh my God, we buying black on. Nigga, they sold you a lie. We supporting our own. And then you switched on him. You changed up. You changed up on him. You said that he ain't the guy. The minute that he spoke against the system, all of you niggas you fell right in line. Just like they planned it. Just like they planned it, you fell right in line. All of you punk ass blackity blacks, you turned against the very person because you let them take a domestic violence situation and turn it into a situation where he almost lost his fucking freedom in his life. Y'all supported the nigga. You said that you was rocking with him. But then the minute that them guys decided that they wanted to take him down, you switched up on him. And the ones that was real was like, nah, we're going to wait until the evidence is presented. We want to see what really happened in court. It's innocent until proven guilty. That's what I said. I said it's innocent until proven guilty. And all of y'all changed on that nigga. And it had nothing to do with skin color all of a sudden. It had everything to do with you being a fucking influencer and influence. And anybody can then put a plant in there and make you niggas think that a nigga is supposed to go to jail for the rest of his life, and y'all switched up. You ain't give a fuck about no Diddy. You never cared about the nigga. You was holding Ciroc because it was a popular thing to do. And you never stopped drinking. Now you just moved over to some other shit. Casamigos, Tito's. You don't even know who owned that shit. You switched up for 5 nickels. Nigga was headlining Invest Fest just a year and a half ago, and all of a sudden he was in there turning gray, worrying. Y'all was all against him, switched up on him, and everybody wanted to act like they was real pro-black. You ain't pro-black. You a sucker. Y'all the true sellouts. Yeah, we gonna get to it today. Y'all the true sellouts. It was all cool just a week ago. You live long enough to become the villain. That's really what this is. You live long enough to become the villain. That's all we talking about. Diddy's trial is Him becoming the villain, now all of you niggas are saying free Diddy. Man, I remember when we had these shows, and in the very beginning, y'all was sitting there telling me, Anton, no, I can't believe you. You can't be a Christian. You support demonic activity, all of this other dumb shit. I said, I don't support nothing. What I do support is the freedom. Is innocent until proven guilty. That's what the law says. It's innocent until proven guilty. How we throwing him under the bus already? No, he guilty, he guilty, he guilty. Y'all was fucking with Jaguar Wright. That broke bitch. Anton, you should interview Jaguar Wright. I said, man, I'm not interviewing that monkey face broke bitch that's over here tearing down all of the people that I grew up on without no real evidence. I'm not interviewing her. She can't come on my platform. Fuck that fade having washed out. I was cool with him until I wasn't cool with him. Now I want to sit here and have some conversations about him because a nigga gave me some money in order to do an interview. She did it for the money. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. I'ma just say it. I'ma be for real today. We gonna have a whole conversation. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her and fuck everything that she's saying for. She's sitting there trying to come up off of a nigga downfall. That's the true nature of a snake. To want to come up on a nigga downfall. I thought that we was different in our community to where you don't kick a nigga when he down. You compete against a nigga when you actually is when he up. I don't want you when you down. I want you when you up. That's when we compete. I'm not gonna kick you when you down. Now all of a sudden everybody want to come out. Gene Deal's bitch ass. Gene Deal sitting there going up in the trial. Nigga, you was complicit. You was there the whole time. You was a bitch. You couldn't even save the nigga that you was supposed to bodyguard for. Gene Deal is a sucker. And y'all celebrated his sellout. I thought that snakes and snitches and punk ass motherfuckers that was trying to save themselves in order to throw somebody else under the bus. I thought that we ostracized them type of people. Them type of people was never supposed to be in the community. You couldn't trust them. He the true definition of a snitch. You know why? Because he was in it. He was a complicit member. He participated. He protected him. The snitching, the opportunity to tell on somebody was for civilians. It wasn't for people that was complicit, but y'all keep giving this punk ass nigga a platform. Anton, interview Gene Deal. Man, I'm not interviewing that bitch ass nigga. I seen y'all emails. I seen the emails of these people. Hey, you want to know what my price is to come on? Nope. Nope. I don't want to know nothing about you. Yeah, but it'll get you more views. It'll get a bag. Nope. Because I don't like you niggas and I don't agree with you niggas and I don't actually rock with people that are bad for the community because you got bad energy. You got bad energy. I can spot these suckers a mile away. Gene Deal, Jaguar Wright. Those are y'all people, them your heroes. That's your heroes. People that can't even feed themselves and their entire platforms is based off of trying to tear somebody else down. They can't create no other content except for talking negative about Diddy and other people. Y'all thought that this chick was deep. She a witch. Talking about she deep. Jaguar Wright, when she become deep? When did she become weak? Become deep? Because she keep talking all abstract like she Jill Scott or some shit. I don't know, but I was there. And I'm telling you, there's many that's going to fall coming after it. I told you, as soon as Diddy fall, there's going to be more. And when they come, they fall. Read between the lines. Man, if y'all don't get this overly, I want to be a poet, bitch asshole out of here, man. Get this bitch off of my man. Anton, you interviewing her. I don't know. They run from more. I don't know. And I'm telling you, I know multiple victims. Because she keep going cross-eyed. I know multiple victims. And so many people are going to say some things, but just wait till the dominoes fall. Yeah, Anton, man, she deep. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. All of a sudden, Jaguar Wright became your hero. Gene Deal became your hero. And all of these other fake celebrities, that's another reason. I don't fuck with nobody except for my people. I fuck with Charleston. I fuck with Rashad McCants. I fuck with people that fuck with me. All the rest of these niggas is hobos to me. You know why? Because I don't want to be in a friend group because they switched up. None of these niggas spoke up for Diddy. Ross didn't speak up for him. French Montana didn't speak up for him. Young Jock didn't speak up for him. None of these people actually spoke up for him. All of these people that benefited from him. He probably made because he did some dumb stuff too. He did do some people dirty. We gonna give him that credit too. But it's a lot of people that benefited from him, and none of them showed up at his trial and held him down. Nobody. Nobody. You by yourself. Let me tell y'all something, men and women of the game right now, especially to my fellas. If you get any level of significance, do you know why I got people that's behind the scenes that don't want to be said? I got my wife, I got my daughter, I got my people. You know why I'm so loyal to motherfuckers? Is because these people, no matter what, they got my back. I don't want to be a part of this bitch ass industry. These niggas is flaky. They'll switch up on you. They'll throw you under the bus for $50. I don't waver. Somebody said, Anton, would you have stood up for them if they was going to take your bag away? Let me tell you something, bro. Let me help you to understand something. It's the same on the other side. Well, Anton, what do you mean it's the same on the other side? You don't think that these big news organizations have offered me an egregious amount of money? That's on God. That's on everything. You don't think that I've gotten proposals? Bro, my platforms are growing to the tune of over 100,000 subscribers a month. Everybody and their mama is reaching out to me. Mayoral candidates, senators are reaching out to get on my platform. I tell them all no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not even going to entertain these motherfuckers until I get over 1 million subscribers on the Anton Daniels channel. I don't even take spot because if I take a sponsorship deal now, then I'm undercutting myself because in 3 months, I'm going to be over 1 million. So why would I take a deal now instead of taking a deal later? You don't think that these news organizations is pitching to me to come on their platform? They 100% is. Honest to God on everything. They are begging me to jump on their platform. And I tell them no every day. So if you're asking me, would I not do it in order to get the bag or because they threatened my bag? I already turned down the bag because I don't want to be a part of the industry. I don't need them. I did it on my own. I did it with y'all. I did it with the bag chasers. Why would I take them? I don't want your money because it's dirty money. I don't want to be you can't pay me because I still want to say what I want to say when I want to say it. I'm not beholden to anybody. I own 100% of myself. That way, that's why I could say what I say because they can't threaten to do me like they did Shannon Sharp. You can't throw an accusation on me and then say, you know what? But we gonna sit you down for a minute and you just shut the fuck up and you just do normal stuff. We gonna remove you from the platform for a little bit. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's why I'm so loyal to Tej. Because Tej was like, nigga, we don't care what you say. Do what you want to do. We rocking with you. Can't nobody tell us nothing. That's why I fuck with them. It's about loyalty. It ain't even about the brand. It ain't about the money. Anton, would you do it if there was no? I seen Mark Lamont Hill. I seen that episode. They asked Mark Lamont Hill, Hitmaker. He asked Mark Lamont Hill. Shout out to Mark Lamont Hill. I actually think he's very intelligent and he's a dope content creator. Mark Lamont Hill, they asked this nigga, they said, would you dress up like win a dress like Madea if they gave you a bag? He said, hello there. Mark Lamont Hill. Say it ain't so. One of the greatest scholars and one of the most intellectual people that we know. This nigga said he would dress up, put a dress on in order to get some money. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Who's seen it? Maybe I'm off. Maybe I was dreaming and imagining. They said, what would it be? He said, I'd do it for less than $1 million. This nigga would sell his soul and put a dress on for a motherfucking $1 million. For $1 million? For $1 million, you'll put a dress on, nigga? So I don't fuck with these niggas, man. care how smart you are. I don't care how cool you are. You got to be real with me. We ain't even got to agree. You just got to be a real one. We just don't see things eye to eye. We don't see things eye to eye. I'm just saying, bro. I don't agree with the way that people operate and the way they move, and that's why I don't trust nobody. You seen it? I don't agree with the things that people say, and I don't trust nobody, man, because they just get on their knees and they start sucking dick for $1 million. That's my equivalent of it, nigga. If you gonna put your dress on, you might as well lift it up in the back. That's what I stand on. If you gonna put the dress on, you might as well lift it up in the back, bro. What won't you do for a couple dollars? What won't you do for a couple dollars? Where's the line? Why wouldn't I think that Diddy can't fuck you if you willing to put a dress on and say hello there? What won't you do? What's your price, nigga? What's your price? That's why money ain't everything. We bad chasers, but we not gonna compromise our well-being. We not gonna compromise our compass for it. What won't you do? I don't trust nobody, man. I don't trust nobody. That's why I'm so determined to do it on my own, to get it on my own. And if I fail spectacularly, which obviously that ain't the case, if I fail spectacularly, then that'll be my story. I gave everything I had, but I never compromised for these niggas. I never took a dollar. Everything that I did, I always made. I never even asked for a favor. Anytime anybody, ask Rashad. Rashad, he was like, yo, man, I'm coming just for the love. I made sure I sent him a bag anyway. Why? I made sure I sent him something anyway. Wasn't a whole lot, but I made sure I sent him because I don't want nobody to ever say, yo, I did this for free. I looked out for you. No, you didn't. And I fuck with him. That's my guy. That's my guy. Nobody could ever say nothing. I make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do because everybody is snakes. Man, let's get into this motherfucking screen, bro. Let's get to it, man.